K
D
family. What is going on, guys? So we're back with another video. I told you it was gonna be back with another video for y'all. We ain't slacking. Trust me. We got y'all. But we back with another video. So this is our first story time video. And as you read the title, this is when we first met and started talking, or however you want to put it. So during the little beginning of the story, we did a photo shoot today. Add us on our social media because it will be posted. We already posted it on our Snapchat. So go ahead and add that right here. And yeah, and while it's going to be playing probably somewhere right here. So yeah, if y'all want to look at that, there you go. And about to get to this story.
I guess I'm starting off how we first met. So we met on Snapchat. Just like almost anybody in the 21st century, everybody meet on Snapchat and Instagram and stuff. The sad part about it was I'm not the one that texted him. So I remember dates, so don't be weirded out by it. But on December 12th, I had went to school, and I've always had his Snapchat. I had his Snapchat for over, well, now it's over almost 2 years, but then it was over a year, and I had forgot about it. But the night before I went back to school, I ended up seeing him on Snapchat again. I replayed it several of times over and over again. So then the next day I was inside of the gym, but it wasn't really inside the gym. It was like in the classroom. I don't know what we had there. I think we got in trouble or something. But I was talking to my friend Mika, and I was telling her about him, and I was showing her the videos, and we watched the videos twice. Mind you, I had already watched the videos a good 5-6 times the day before.
And by the way, I didn't know her at all. I didn't see her on Snapchat at all. I didn't even know she existed.
Not at all. I was a complete stranger. He never watched my snaps or nothing.
I didn't watch people's snaps. I mean, ain't no point of watching people's Snapchats.
We'll get to that part in a minute. So I told her about him, and I told her about how I had like this ongoing crush, but it wasn't like really out there, because you know, if you knew me, I went to Banneker, you know why I wasn't out there. I didn't really care. So
okay.
Nobody cares. So I told her, and she was watching the snap, and then she seen it was a picture. It said put me on with your friend and put yourself on. Yeah,
I posted it. I was bored. It was probably like 8 o'clock at night. I was bored. I didn't want somebody to talk to, so yeah.
And she seen it, and she told me to reply to it. I was like, I'm not gonna reply to that. I was a little shy. I mean, a lot of people would know that, but at the same time, I didn't really show it to the people that already knew me, because I had already got like warmed up to them. So I wasn't going to text him at all. So she took my phone and texted him, and he was a little a-hole about it. She texted him. I remember the conversation too. She said, what's up? And he actually answered. Remind you, she replied back to the put yourself on picture thing and said what's up, and he answered it and said nothing, just laying here. And he asked me what I was doing or whatever, and my friend was still texting him. She said nothing, but I was replying back to the picture. Later on, I found out that he already knew that I was replying back to the picture.
What's up then? Wrap it up then.
So, I forgot what he said after that, but he eventually sent his number, and then I texted him and said, "Hey," and the whole time I was not expecting him to text me back whatsoever.
And the whole time, I was trying to find her Snapchat, but at that point of time, she didn't have nothing on her story, so I was kind of confused on who I was talking to. I was like, dang, I'm talking to a girl. I don't know what she looked like, nothing. Like, I was like, well, I mean, you know, at that point in time, when you're single and somebody wants your number, you go for it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. And so I actually ended up posting something on my Snap just so he could see, because I had a feeling that he was looking for my Snap.
She was reading my mind.
And yeah, I had a feeling, a really strong feeling, because before I texted him, or before my friend texted him, I was not posting nothing on my Snapchat at all. I was not feeling life like that. I did not care about Snap. I would just watch people snaps and not post nothing. So on that day, I actually posted stuff. I wasn't that cute that day. In my opinion, I wasn't. My hair was. I love that color of my hair. My hair was like blue, purplish, green.
I love the picture she posted.
Yeah, he had texted me back eventually. I don't know how long it was. It wasn't really that long. To me, it was, because I was over there like, oh, he's not going to text me. I don't know why you texting him, da 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 da. And he ended up texting me like the rest of the class period. And it went on to the next day, which was actually really funny, because I think the next day was when we actually started asking more questions about each other. And I was telling him that I had to go to wrestling practice. He thought I was on a wrestling team.
I wasn't about to go for it.
I was the wrestling manager. I was not on the wrestling team.
I was confused because y'all see how small she is.
Yeah, so.
Boys.
I'm still small. But, yeah. And I think when we was like texting each other, we was mostly in school, and it was like every time he asked me what I was doing, it would be around the same time, because he's not a person that I'm going to ask you what you doing. It was always at a certain time. So he always asked me what I'm doing, like when I'm at lunch or in my class after lunch or whatever, and I would always be eating carrots. I don't know why, but I was always eating carrots for some reason. I always had carrots sometime during the day. And he always thought it was funny and cute and it was weird. So, yeah. That's my part of how we met.
Alright, so my part of the story is a lot less crush-wise, I guess. Don't really know the word for it. But, so, yeah, like I said, I was bored. I posted the picture, and she replied. Couldn't find her Snapchat, didn't know who I was talking to. But me, at that point of time in my life, I was an asshole. And
butthole.
All that stuff that a lot of females say guys are. Yeah, I was that person at that point in time, so I didn't care. I just got a girl's number, so I wanted to talk to her. So I started texting her, and we just text more and more. And it just like, for me, we started growing a bond through texting, because I liked the way she texted, the way she talked. She was real flirty, but she was kind of shy and not like shy girls. So it was really cute, and it was just real simple for me. But now, the first day we seen each other, I'm gonna get to that. So we was texting. It was almost Christmas time. Like, it was really close to Christmas, and I told her that I wanted to come see her. So I was like,
first of all, I thought he was playing. that he wanted to come see me. And I really thought he just wanted to come see me because I bought him hot puffs. And I saved those hot puffs by the grace of God because my siblings would eat everything in the house. I saved those hot puffs for a good week. And I didn't really think he was coming.
Yeah, like a couple conversations before I told her that I was going to come, she was working, at that point in time, she was working at Kroger's. So I told her that my favorite chips was some hot puffs. You know, me flirting. I was like, you know, you should buy me some. She's like, okay. And I was like, wait, no, I didn't mean that literally. Because I don't like when people buy me stuff. At that point in time, she was just a friend. So I really didn't want her buying me stuff.
I took it completely literal. I sent him the picture of the hot puffs. I took videos with the hot puffs. I was so serious. I bought the hot puffs.
She was really happy to buy the hot puffs. But yeah, I told her I was gonna come see her and to get the hot puffs and everything. So she didn't think I was. I popped up, and the first thing I saw, the very first thing, I pulled up to the driveway. I park in the driveway. Some girl run out the house. It's not her. It's another girl. It was her best friend. So, God sister. So I was confused because I didn't even see her on Snapchat or really hear about her. So, yeah, I was confused. I was like, who's running out to my car?
She didn't know about him either. It was the day before she had found out about him, and she was extremely mad at me because I didn't tell her nothing. And I was like, we're just friends, so there's nothing happening.
And so then I started getting out the car, and I guess I introduced myself to her and everything. Then she walked out the house. She had on a little hoodie and
it was a green little jacket thing,
some leggings. Her hair was
shoes.
Kind of messed up. She had more hair than this.
I mean, my hair was messed up. He came around 7 o'clock. So, of course, it was messed up.
So, I get out and I go to her. I don't remember if I ever hugged you or not when I came up to you.
I had hugged you because I came up to you like this. And I was like real shy. And I gave you a little hug.
Yeah, and then, I remember walking up the stairs. I said, you don't got no parents here, mom and dad, that's gonna kill me, right? And so she was like, nah. First thing I see when I walk in the house,
my short mother.
Look, I didn't even know that was her mom. All I know is that I walked in the house, I saw people standing right there, and then I actually realized that was her mom. And I was like, oh, hey.
Yeah, and I introduced my mom to him and stuff.
And she wasn't like all down my throat or anything. She just said, hey. That was it, and I just went and sat on the couch.
She only wasn't down his throat because she was trying to fix the TV, and she really wanted to go back to her room because the kids were getting on her nerves. On the day that he was coming, I still didn't know he was coming because, like I said, he came around 7 o'clock. So by the time 6 o'clock came, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like sit here and do nothing. Because I really wasn't really planning on doing anything. Like the few days before Christmas, I was really planning on going to Detroit, but that got cut out the equation because of money situations and brothers getting on my nerves and blah blah blah.
Yeah, we actually had a conversation about me actually going to see her, though, for real. And she was upset because it was like at first she was going to go to Detroit. I got upset. Then something happened. She wasn't going to go to Detroit. She got upset, but she was kind of happy because she was in between on both. Because she really wanted to see me and she really wanted to go too. So it was like...
Yeah. I really just wanted to go to see my nephew. It was his first Christmas and I missed it. And I was crying on FaceTime and stuff. And I was surprised that he actually cared.
I was being nice.
He was caring without knowing. But, yeah. I've been kind of suspected that he was caring because he called me when he was at one of his friends / brother's house. I don't know why he called me while he was there, but he did. And
I know why I called her because, keep in mind, I'm going to reassure you guys, I was an asshole. I called her because he was on the phone with a girl, so I was like, well, I'm about to call the girl too. We was playing a game and stuff, so y'all guys, y'all know how that be, man. When your friend's sitting there talking to a girl, you sitting there by yourself.
I was still the first girl he called. So, like I was saying, all that led up to the day that he actually came, and my god sister had just came to actually officially live with me and my mom and them the day before. So it was like I explained to her the whole situation. I was like, oh, I just like him, but I'm pretty sure nothing's gonna happen, blah blah blah. And she was kind of like hyping my head up a little bit, and I was just like, I don't do that, because how I am is I do get really happy too quickly. So I was letting it be. So when he actually came, I wasn't gonna go out there. I was gonna let him come to the door. I wasn't gonna go out there. And then my siblings pushed me out there. They're as bad as she was. If my siblings suspected me of being happy, they knew that I had a crush on him too. They would tease me about it. And the thing is, I'm the oldest. So that's really embarrassing. So all day long I was getting teased because I told them he was coming. So when he finally came, I told them I was staying in the house and gonna let him come to the door. So they pushed me out the door. So I gave him a hug, and then he asked me about my mom and stuff. And I mean, I knew she wasn't gonna cuss him out because it was 7 o'clock. She wasn't
at night.
She wasn't really gonna have a problem with it being 7 o'clock. But yeah. So I'm gonna skip a little bit to when he actually came in. So when he came in, he realized how many siblings I had. It's a truckload of us. It really is. And when he walked in, he realized it, and I saw it on his face. And I really did see it on his face, and it was really funny. And I don't let my siblings meet people. I really don't. Like, I don't like people around my siblings because my siblings get as attached as I do, and it's really, really sad. And like, if you see them now, it's really crazy.
They got attached real quick.
So we was sitting on the couch. It was me, him, and my god sister. And she would occasionally like leave to go to the back because she would feel like she's third wheeling. But when she came up there, she would like tease us and say slick stuff about us going out and stuff. But we kind of just still felt like we was friends. At the same time, I was still extremely happy that he was there, and it was a really cool day and stuff. And we was talking, and we ended up going through my pictures. That was not fun. I was having fun scrolling through my pictures, and then he started scrolling through my pictures by himself, and then we landed on a picture of me and my ex, and he was like, who is this?
A lot of questions came.
He's like, who is this? I was like, oh, that's my ex. I don't know why the picture's still in there and stuff like that. And it really was supposed to be deleted because I had like good over 70 pictures and stuff of me and him, and it was only 2 left in my phone. I don't know how that happened. So yeah. And I was actually surprised that he asked me a whole lot of questions about that. It was suspicious, but yeah.
See, and the thing about me is, at least at that point in time, even though I was supposedly not supposed to care about females, I did. And because of the fact that the person I am, I'm very overprotective. I was curious on why there was so many guys in her photos, and I wasn't about to be talking to a female, because if I'm talking to a female, I mean, it's probably going to most likely lead to something. So if she's not acting right in the talking stage, you gotta know how relationships go, man.
See, the thing is, there was so many dudes in my phone, in my photos, because I was the manager. At that time, I
Yeah,
wasn't.
she always said it was the wrestling team.
Well, no, not at that time. I wasn't the manager at that time. Well, it was. It was wrestling season.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, it was because it was a lot of dudes on the wrestling team.
I ain't believe none of it.
But it's the truth. It's the.
I mean, she ain't
truth.
lying, but I ain't believe none of it.
Yeah, it was the complete truth. Of course, he didn't believe me then, but it was the complete truth. Like, I was always with them, and I'm not the type of person to have a lot of friends, so. And I always took pictures after school. Anyways, back to the him being at my house thing. We was I ended up laying on him because I was getting sleepy. It had got to like 8, 9 o'clock. I was getting real sleepy. I was an early bird, so I was laying on him, and my gosh, so she was taking a lot of pictures and videos and stuff, and being a hype man. Cute. Yeah, and he was saying she was third wheeling and stuff, and I was trying to go to sleep, kind of, sort of, even though I knew I shouldn't because my mom is crazy. And eventually, after I was laying down for like a good, I'll say 20, 30 minutes, she came in, but it wasn't like she was just coming in to say something to us. She walked towards the kitchen, got something out the refrigerator, and as she was walking back to her room, she was like, "Y'all do know it's 9:45, right?" I was like, yeah, he finna leave. So I remember the time too. So I was like, okay, time to go. Woohoo. And so I got up, and I didn't want to get up. I was real sleepy. So I got up and walked him outside, and ow. As we was walking outside, my god sister was following us with her phone, and he got inside the car, van, or whatever you want to call it. He got inside, and he put all his stuff in the passenger seat, and I had gave him a really long hug, and that was really the first time we really like hugged for real. And when I gave him the really long hug, my god sister, she was being a hype man again, and she was like, she kept telling us to kiss, and remind you she was recording the entire time. So she was telling us to kiss. I was like, oh. Like, I was on my shy side, and at the same time, I was like, if this is gonna be the last time I see him, then I might as well, because, as I said, I had a crush on him. So I kissed him.
Yeah, she kissed me. I mean, I was sitting there, like, in my head, is she gonna do it? I wasn't expecting it, because, I mean, we was friends, and it's the first time I seen her. So when she did it, after the fact, I'm just like, wow, that was a really good kiss.
I don't get kissing.
I went home, laid in the bed, I sat there, and I reminisced about that kiss. And the more I talked to her, the more I wanted another kiss. So y'all know I had to see her again.
He forgot to mention that while he was laying there reminiscing, he texted me and told me that he missed me. And when I seen that message, I was highly confused. Highly confused. But when he sent it, I told him to come see me the next day, which he did. And he was at my house longer because he didn't come at 7 o'clock. And I don't know if my mama watched this or not, but if she does, I'm finna get in trouble. So when he came, my mom wasn't at work yet. She was getting ready to leave. So when she finally left for work, he was there, and we was just talking because we was also supposed to talk about like what we was gonna do about each other since we kissed and stuff, because my god sister brought it up and stuff, and we wasn't really thinking about it, but we had to talk about it. So we didn't really talk about it till like later on that night, because that day my god sister decided to drink some peach soda, and she's allergic to peaches.
And the whole time she was sitting there playing around, and she was asking, should I drink this or should I drink that? And then she would tell her that she's allergic to the peach, so drink the other one. But she was like, but I want the peach. Yeah. And yeah, me, I wasn't really that close to her yet, so I just sat there on the couch on my phone waiting to see what was going to happen, and she drank it.
She did. And
but
then
I didn't
at first,
know what was going to happen.
At first, she was good. She was good. Then, like 10 minutes later, she would start doing this, and her lungs start closing up, and I got real.
Damn, why she so itchy?
I got really scared. I didn't know what to do. She couldn't breathe no more. So I told the person across the street to come over, because I don't know. I felt like he would know what to do, but she ain't even want him there. So I was really scared, and I know y'all probably asking how did this like come to with us in play, but basically it's because I was scared. I was scared and I was crying. I didn't know what to do, and I sat on the porch, and he came out there and was talking to me, and he was like, it's gonna be okay, and he hugged me and stuff like that. And
I do not like anything sentimental at all, so I don't even know how I went out there to talk to her and cheer her up, and I actually did it. I went out there, hugged her and everything. I don't know how I did it, honestly. I really don't.
Yeah, and it made me feel better. And then I went back in the house, and when I like helped her get herself together, it like the thing was going on for like a good hour and a half. So after that let up, and she was feeling a little bit okay and stuff like that, me and him, we sat in the car, and we was talking in the car for like a good 2 hours before she came out there. Then when she came out there, I got upset. I didn't get upset because she was there. I got upset because they start talking to each other through Notepad, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I was really upset because I don't like to be out the loop. I don't like secrets. I don't like it at all. So I was just sitting there, and it was going back and forth, and then they started laughing, and I was like, woohoo, okay, I don't know what's going on. So this is the part where I'm gonna get in trouble. So after they finished talking, I would say it was like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, something like that. So then me and him started talking, and I'm gonna fully explain what happened tonight. So we was talking and stuff like that, and he was telling me about this whole we have to talk for 3 months thing and blah blah blah. And in my head, I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'm just not gonna have nobody, because I'm not gonna do this. Like, I was agreeing with him. I was like, okay, I can do the whole 3 month thing and da. But see, the kind of person I was, I wasn't gonna be able to do it. I can't just talk with somebody for 3 months, because the thing is, if something happened, if I get too jealous, if something crazy happened, he'll be like, well, we're not really together, and then that's just gonna throw me off, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, well then fuck you, and da. I'm just not gonna talk to him ever again. So in my head, I'm just like, oh well, this not gonna work out.
And the sad part is, every time I always say the whole 3 months thing, I always do it when it gonna work. I mean, I can't go 3 months talking to somebody and not get in a relationship. I'm too clingy. I can't do it.
Yeah. So, but we ended up being okay after that. We agreed to the whole 3 month thing, even though we didn't really do it. And I felt better because I was laying on his chest and I listened to his heartbeat. Don't judge me. I don't care. And my god sister was still there the whole time. She was doing the thing that she did the night before, for a little while longer than she left. So then it was just me and him inside the car, and we was talking more. and he didn't leave till 1:30 in the morning. So yeah, Mama, if you watching this, I'm sorry. We ain't do nothing. He was talking entire time. He was not doing nothing.
Completely.
It was innocent. He just left way past the curfew time. My curfew time for people to have to, for boys to be over is like 9:45.
Got it.
Okay, well we're not going to talk about how we first got together because that's a way longer story. So that's it. So that's how we first met and first started talking and stuff.
Yeah, if you guys want another story time video, if y'all actually made it to the end, if y'all made it this far, then I mean y'all some real supporters. I mean, come on. But if y'all want some more story time videos, please let us know what kind of story time videos. If there's any other videos that you want us to do, just let us know. I mean, you know, we're gonna do whatever we can when we can.
Yeah. And like and comment on this video and subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah,
Yep.
That's it.
Alright guys, that's it. Love you guys.